What's up? What's up? What's up? You're here because you wanted to tap in to the number one IG AI technology that is used to grow brands and influencers to the next level on Instagram. Now, if you watch to this end of this video, I promise you, just by understanding the strategy and what this does, will help you grow no matter what. Now, imagine if you could reach up to 15,000 people per day with your Instagram, attracting fans and prospects without lifting a finger. I run a six-figure, almost seven-figure business now. And just by this bot alone, just by this AI system and concierge, drives me 2 to 3 six figures just by engaging with my fans and prospects. Now, we know what doesn't work. I've been in the Instagram game for almost 10 years and I know that growth groups don't work, mass DMs barely do anything, and follow for follow almost seems like a scam now that how many people offer them. Just doesn't work out. And I also know what it feels like to run countless ads that never work. I know what it feels like to be like, okay, we're going to drive traffic, we're going to do that, and it just doesn't work for us. But I realize, right? You could come work with artificial intelligence in our team and get auto growth, targeting, and live reports. Being able for us to show you what is happening on your platform, for you also to be able to see it every single day. And imagine being able to save hundreds of hours because our artificial intelligence will be able to continuously working back to back. But yes, we do skip a lot of time during the week just to make sure that it seems like a real person and that you don't get flagged on the platform. Never happens, okay? Because your thing is, most people in most platforms want you to be on the platform more. So does most cell phones. So imagine if you beat that by using artificial intelligence instead of wasting your personal time, but giving it the time that it's asking for. Just imagine that. Now, how can you benefit, right? Naming the service is delivering as much value, right? You get to save hundreds of hours that usually you'd have to be on the platform, hitting up people every single day, 10 hours a day. Just imagine every 10 hours a day, that's 70 hours. 10 hours a day alone. Just directly on Instagramming with it. Imagine engaging with the customers that you need to. Now, you control who you reach out to, what kind of things you respond to. I always say people get a little bit of, once you start getting people who respond and like, oh, what are you doing? What's happening? You realize that you're just in enough people who know that engagement creates the algorithm based off of who engages with them and who they want to engage with. It gives yourself thousands of more options than you had before, right? You train the actual Instagram algorithm. That's how we work. Where are you getting the best engagement from? Where are you getting the most people from? And then we work that platform continuously. And imagine generating 10 times faster, more engagement on the platform than any other platform. It's always better to work with a seasoned platform to do that, because you can make so much opportunity happen when people engage with you because you're engaging with them. Imagine if you can just give so much more love in a community and have an AI do that for you. Just imagine that. That's what it's here for, okay? Now, these are just people who are on the platform, and I always say, what is it worth to get 1 or 2 customers into your business month after month after month? And imagine them engaging with you because you're engaging with them. Right? This is us starting from platforms from the absolute beginning. We're like, we're going to start, drop content, get it going. These are from a little bit more advanced. And I'm telling you, this extremely depends on how much you post. Extremely depends. Now this one right here, they posted a lot, but when they started, they were in a bunch of other niches. But when you really look at how much they post, it increases the dynamic on what you post per day. So it really depends, because the more you post, the more chances you get to engage with the people who you have engaged with to see your post, and it really does make a difference, okay? Now, there's a lot of other partner platforms that work it, but we actually train our software in-house. That's what we do. So we train our software in-house. What we've learned is actually getting you to the next situation is in depth in what you're looking to connect with that gets you your customer. Whether you're just an influencer who's trying to grow, get to like local restaurants or maybe local clubs, or be what sort of influencer in that exact space and getting people to engage with you because of everywhere you go, that really depends on what you're trying to achieve. But imagine what it would cost to get another 10, 20 people moving with you into the business you're going for because you've connected with them via artificial intelligence every single day. And growing for the next person that moves into your city who needs a new person to talk to, and they feel like you've engaged with them and they create a friend. They're like, I want to go out with you. All these opportunities happen. Whether you're an influencer who's doing food, whether you're influencing yoga, whether you're in business, whether you're an expert, all the same, driving towards that person who's looking to get into your energy and they feel like you're engaging with them as well. That's the power of it, because you don't have the time to be able to do that. Now, what we absolutely focus on in our targeting with our AI management team is targeting interest, location, and industry, following people, influencers in the brand, expanding the network of your following, anyone who's engaging with any post on Instagram and a direct hashtag that you're using as well, right? And geolocation to narrow down to a one city block and area based off of certain locations that you know are popping with the people that you want to be sharing in a place. A lot of times that works with yoga spaces, clubs, it works with bars, it works with all sorts of things, being able to catch your competitors and invest in actually competing with, engaging with them. It's amazing. It's amazing on that side. Okay? So with that, we can go anywhere from 15, even 5,000, depending on how fast you're starting and where you're at, to 30,000 stories per day that we viewed and seen what they were doing, and we can engage with them. We can engage in stories and quizzes and countdowns as well as questions. So what it does is it creates this ultimate community. Every software wants the best community grabber to be the best shown platform. So if you're in a bar or situation locally, no matter what it is, yoga studio, and I always say that because I'm working in the wellness space more than ever now, you will get the opportunity to put yourself in front of the people you're trying to change the lives of. Every single day. Imagine 5,000 people in your area, your local area, continuously doing that. What could that do for you, okay? Now, the biggest thing is that you do get an unfair advantage, because anybody else on Instagram right now is not competing in this AI system, because everybody sees it online. They see these things that, they work, they manual, but they're just trying to do it manual. They don't want to do what works. But we always say is, how much do you put in versus how much do you receive? That absolutely matters for you. So how much can you put in to actually share and increase and show people that you're watching them and your brand is staring in their space and what they're doing, and creating an algorithm that those people also see what you're posting when you're trying to impact your brand or industry? Just think about that, okay? And that's where the problem of analytics come in. These are a bunch of partners, people that we've seen and tried. I've tried so many platforms before we did it ourselves. And they always say it's organic, but it's all ended up faking. We do not fake it. We just engage with the customers you're looking for, and based off of the content you continue pasting, the more you paste, they engage with you. It's a simple process, but no person that you can pay to be able to do that type of niche-oriented places. I've been on this platform as well. It's just the scammiest thing. They tell you they're doing things, but they don't tell you what they're doing. They just tell you that they're getting your results. We don't do that. We tell you what you're doing, and the results and the type of customer you receive that follows you back is 10 times more engaging than if they were not coming from your own engagement, okay? These are other platforms that we have grown as well, as you see people get in here. But imagine if you sell a product that's $1,000, $2,000. What if you sell a dinner that's $50 a dinner for someone to show up to your restaurant, or $50 or $10 a month to show up to your yoga studio, but they show up for a year, that's ended up being $112. Imagine what it takes to get a real customer in your area, okay? That's what it's about. Now, and I always say this, people always say, then besides that, what do we do next? You know, if you're really about it, there's two different options, right? The first thing you do is you get your concierge manager, you go through the survey that is next, and we give you a straight up call that we talk to you, go down the breakdown, we tell you all about your targeting, and then we onboard you into the process onto your Instagram software, okay? That's the other way that you can do it. Or you can set up a call. I want to talk a little bit more about how you're doing it and what is going to work for your brand to be able to do that, to be able to move forward. But you also get a better deal by taking the price now. We do that for a couple reasons. because it does take our time and our affiliates and our team to be able to get on a call with you and really explain things. So the people who understand what they're trying to do, and they know that just by engaging with another 15,000 people per day in their local area, that they can make their money back in this process and engage with it, that's what we're able to do for you. And then that's the onboarding process. Now, you always say you have two choices. You can go the base and figure out how to do it yourself, or you can take the exclusive offer that's right now. Now, the process that will happen after here is that you will actually go to another questionnaire after you purchase it that will walk you through what marketplace that you're in, the hashtags that you use, what marketplace you're in that you want to use, whether it's location, whether it's type of brand, whether you're a bar, yoga teacher, whatever that takes to get us in there. What do you sell? Do you sell a business, people showing up to your class? What is that? And then you set up a call with our concierge and we get all the stuff ready and set up to put in position on your Instagram at that point in time to get you going. I always say this works for people who understand what they're selling and what they're trying to do and build it. It also works for influencers who are trying to grow a good influencer. If you're working a job and you're trying to grow an influence in another space and engaging with those people and growing, whether it's a restaurant, whether it's yoga, whether it's fashion, no matter what it is, to be able to do that, take you to the next level. Okay, and that's what you can do next if you're looking to grow your Instagram. That's the software that we provide. I hope you enjoy yourself. Go down below, set up a call, or buy it now at the deal now. You will not get it for the same price once you set up for the call. So that's why we do it that way, for the people who understand that they're trying to move forward, so that we waste no time on the back end, but we get more of our time on helping those people who understand. Engaging with your customer base really changes the business you're in. And we will see you on the other side.